Well, it's a brilliant day to be out driving. Beautiful sun, and we've got some amazing countryside in the background. We are in Czech Republic around Prague, and we've got some great roads too. Now, I bring to you some good news as well as some bad news. The bad news is that this brilliant car that you see here, well, this is the Skoda Octavia VRS Combi. This isn't going to make it to India because it's a station wagon, and station wagons don't work in India. The good news is the Octavia VRS is going to be in India soon, and we are driving it here with the similar setup, and we are going to tell you what you guys can expect from this explosive car once it comes to the country. Alright, now let's talk about the car. And well, I know it's a performance car, but let's talk about the other bits first. Let's get them out of the way. The design. Well, this car was updated globally early in this year, and it basically been updated to look sharper and more dynamic. So you get a blacked out revised grille, sharper headlamps, sharper bumper. All of it gives the car a more dynamic and a meaner stance. Exactly what you need from a performance oriented car. Even in the inside, well, you look at it, minor updates, some bit of changes in terms of plastics, a larger touchscreen, so that just adds more functionality to the car. And yeah, of course, lots of space. That isn't going to be a problem anyway. But the main reason why you would buy the VRS is performance. And let's talk about that first, the hardware. In India, the one version that we expect is going to be the 2-liter one, the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, putting out a very exciting 245 horsepower, 370 newton meters of torque, and it'll be paired to a DSG gearbox. So basically, a combination, a pretty much perfect combination that you can expect from a stock car. Now, when you talk about the way it drives, well, we've been driving it for a bit now here on these beautiful roads in Czech Republic, and well, the car just is damn fun to drive. Right from the word go, it's got lots of power, and the acceleration is really nice. Turbo lag, it has been masked really well, and DSG goes a step further and masks any of those lags even better. So what you get is a car that's quick off the line, and even when you're just accelerating out on the highway, anywhere, you get a good punch of power. In terms of dynamic, again, it's a VRS, so it's got a stiffer suspension setup, which, yeah, it can be a bit of bother on broken surfaces, but otherwise, it just fits to the T for the purpose the car is built for. So you can carry a lot of speed into the corners, and it would just give you more and more confidence. So yeah, it's a car that you would have a lot of fun driving fast, not just on the straight lines, but even through corners, even through sharp bends, because the mechanical grip, the stability from the chassis, all of it is top notch, just the way you would want it to be in a VRS. Making things better is the fact that it also makes good sound. So that just adds to the driving bit. So you get a car which is fast to drive, it sounds good, keeps you engaged, it keeps you entertained. At the end of the day, every time you drive this car, you walk out, you look back at it, and it will leave a nice wide smile on your face. And that's exactly the reason people buy performance cars. And this delivers well on those expectations. The other big thing is, when will it come to India? Well, sometime later this year is when you can expect an official announcement from Skoda. And the price, yeah. And the price, well, we expect this car to be priced at around 45 lakh when it comes to India, plus minus a few lakh here and there. But at that price, would it be worth it? Well, some would argue, well, that's a lot to pay for an Octavia, but at the end of the day, if you scan through the entire market in India and look for performance cars, there's nothing in the 50 lakh rupee segment that comes close to offering this kind of explosive and engaging performance. And that's exactly the USP of the Octavia VRS. It has always been a car that has been loved by enthusiasts, and once we get this to the Indian shores, I'm sure a lot of people are going to line up outside the Skoda showrooms to get this. The only catch is going to be that, well, it's not going to be offered in large volumes. So if you are looking forward to buying this car, do watch out for any kind of announcements. Follow us, and whenever we get to know that Skoda is bringing this car or is about to get this car to India, we'll let you know. And all you need to do is make a quick visit to your Skoda dealer and get a slot for yourself. But at the end of the day, it's a great thing this car is coming back to India, and whoever's going to be investing their money in this is going to be very, very happy for a long time, because the car is that good.